Hey, hello, and welcome to the madness that is the Charlie Marx Show, and a brand new opening. I'm Charlie Marx, and if the world blows up, you can still catch the Charlie Marx Show on Channel 4. You know how people sometimes ask, if you were a superhero, what powers would you like to have? Of course, there are many answers to this all-important life question, but the answers will vary according to age and sex. Let's start at the very beginning, as it would be stupid to give away the punchline so soon. When I was about 5, I wanted to be Superman, so I could fly to school rather than walk. And I also wanted superhuman speed, so I could beat Tom Shepard to the dressing up costumes. By the age of 10, I wanted to be the Hulk, so I could rip out the horrible, uncomfortable trousers my mother made me wear to the synagogue. By the age of 13, I wanted to be Memory Man, so I could very quickly learn my bar mitzvah and resume playing on the Spectrum. By the age of 16, I wanted to be Superman again, so I could use my X-ray vision for unethical reasons. I won't go into them. By the age of 30, the coolest hero I could be was Batman, as he was very wealthy. I wasn't sure about the whole going out to fight bad guys and getting hurt though. Now I'm in my 50s, and I reckon that the only worthwhile superhero is Give Me Peace Man. And of course, if you're a female being asked the self-same question, you would get the answer, the power to get my partner to do all the odd jobs he's been promising to finish, woman. If you're enjoying the Charlie Marx Show, or even if you're not, then please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications and follow the Charlie Marx Show. Also, please share, as sharing is daring. You can also leave me a comment or tell me what's bugging you in the world with the Devil's Advocate. I can also be spied upon by you visiting www.charliemarx.co.uk, or you can buy me a coffee. Coming up on tonight's show, we have all the usual psychotic behaviour, plus some other stuff. But before all the insanity which is the Charlie Marx Show, it's time for album review of the week. Hi, welcome to Album Reviews. This is the new album by Vladdy Putin, and it's called Call in Advance. It's got a special appearance by Vance, JD. This is a double album, and it's a half studio, half live, half kind of recorded underwater. A lot of the titles on it I couldn't understand. I don't speak the language, so I couldn't really understand it, but it seems to be a kind of love album, kind of bordering on mid-70s, kind of, that kind of Val Doonican sort of thing, and it's got quite a lot of tracks on it, like for example La Vida Zogatangango. That's quite a difficult song to pronounce. It's got one called Zigo de Goga Agira. I think it's Swahili. The album is sung in, which is funny because neither of them speak Swahili. Funny choice of a language for an album, but I suppose Vladdy Putin is quite a big star now, so he can experiment in the studio. He does Avagezungugu, which is you've got to sing the last part of the word or else it means something else apparently. Tico 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 tico. Yep, that's quite an interesting song. That's about growing up in Jabrovia, which he didn't do. Vance also plays the guitar in this, or he plays guitar and piano, which neither appear in this album, which is amazing. So, yep. And the last song that I can review is No Go 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 Go. And that is beautiful ballad that is about somebody wanting to steal his land or something like that. So yeah, I'd give it a listen. Not one of my favourite Vladdy Putin albums, more experimental, I would say, more kind of, he went into the studio and fell over the instruments, you know. Anyway, that was that album. This one is West End, and it is called Don't Look Under the Patio with Anyone Else But Me. And this is West End, obviously, the Wests, a couple who decided to put out an album, and I've actually got this one signed, which is quite rare. I got a signed copy sent to me. It was produced by Jimmy Savile. Oh, very interesting. Yeah. So didn't know that until I read that there. Yeah, and they have songs on it like "Wait Till the Cement Dries, Baby," and "If the Police Come a Digging," which is phenomenal. I mean, it is again in the kind of country style. Yeah, Pick Me Up Before You Go. Yeah, so lots and lots of good songs there. I would recommend this album if you are breaking up with somebody. It's definitely a breakup album. It's got some sad songs, some more upbeat songs, and quite a few killer tracks. So yeah, again, I would recommend this one. So that's West End. Fred and Rose are the couple that make up West End. This is their first album. Don't Look Under the Patio with Anyone Else But Me. So yeah, enjoy. And we'll be back for another review next time. But now it's time to check out all the fake news from around the world and beyond with the CM Newsroom. Good evening and welcome to CM News with me, Barbie Dahl. We're going to start with some local news. Whilst out fishing with Captain McCormick, a giant fish weighing nearly a pound in weight stole my rod. As an onlooker, I watched the rod disappear into the water. A spokesperson for me said that any information on the capture and conviction of the fish will lead to a very small reward. Andy Windy, the artist formerly known as Prince, is moving out of his plush exotic mansion into another plush exotic mansion. Andy has started a GoFundMe page, and if that fails, he said he will claim housing benefit. The government are to crack down on internet scams, including those from African businessmen pretending that you have been left millions of pounds by a prince you are related to. Prime Minister Sir Keith Starmer spoke about the high cost of this operation during Prime Minister's questions, but insisted the money is there due to him being left £5 million from a prince he never knew he was related to. 45 Palestinians have been returned to Gaza. Mr. Gascoigne said that his house is now overcrowded. Anti-Semitism has risen, whilst Uncle Semitism just sat in his chair and waited for her to finish in the bathroom. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has stated that tax will rise as some of them have come right out and are lying on the carpet. More will be nailed in later. China have answered claims of them having a spy ring in the UK by saying that they will no longer be playing I Spy. Margaret Thatcher will no longer be in contention for the leader of the Conservative Party, as she is still recovering from a particularly bad bout of death. And finally, adverts that portray British people as being delighted with their life insurance will be banned after it was revealed that most people who have life insurance are irked by the fact that they are paying for something they will never be able to spend on themselves. And that was the latest headlines. This is Barbie Dahl for CM News. Good night. Thank you, Barbie. More from the CM Newsroom next time. Now it's time to go to Al Pacino for a look at the weather.
Rain, 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 and this is not what I wanted. Windy, very windy, oh yeah, oh very, very windy. Rain, more wind. Okay, so what you gonna do?
The weather has never felt so threatening. Now it's time for another roundup of moans and groans and things that go irk in the night with the Devil's Advocate. Do Black Lives Matter? Do Jewish lives matter? Muslim lives? Christian lives? White lives? Chinese lives? Well, I know this subject must stir up some controversy, but here's my thoughts on this issue. No human lives matter, as human beings are the most destructive animals on this planet. All lives are equally worthless, and I know this for a fact as I saw it in a sticker. Thank you for watching the Charlie Marx Show, and remember to subscribe, like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share and follow me on www.charliemarx.co.uk. You can also buy me a coffee or join the channel for more and so much more. So until next time, if you're not subscribed to the Charlie Marx Show, it doesn't matter.